My name is Shannon Dunnigan, and I am the manager of the System-Wide Monitoring Program, or what we like to call here SWAMP.
My name is Caitlin Dietz, and I'm the Coastal Training Program Coordinator here at the Reserve.
Well, my name is Josie Spearman, and I am the Education Coordinator here at the Research Reserve, which means I get to work with all the awesome middle school, high school, elementary children, so it's a lot of fun.
I started working officially at the Reserve in 2015 on an oyster condition assessment. And then before that, I was kind of involved around here as a Friends intern with my graduate research project.
I started at the Reserve as a volunteer. I volunteered 1 day a week in Marineland. I did this for about a year. As soon as there was an opening, I applied, and I got it, and I was super excited. Now I'm a coordinator, so I've kind of had like a really cool from the mailroom journey up, if you will.
I started at the Reserve back in 2014 as one of the environmental educators, and then from there I took on an internship that was supported by a local business owner, and for a year I worked on investigating water quality and oyster harvesting issues. We are taking the science that is happening out there, a very technical topic, and we are providing it to the resource managers and the decision makers, so that way decisions that are being made in our coastal community are sound scientific decisions.
Well, not to sound like a cliche or anything, but you know, this is the new generation, right? So by me being a part of educating them on why they should care about conservation in our estuaries, they then go on to college, or maybe they go on directly to workforce, and even if they don't focus on estuarine or marine sciences, they at least get that love so that they can communicate that to their families, their friends, their future families, so that they want to preserve this place that they got to grow up and experience and enjoy.
There's some students that, whether it's personally or within their school districts or their classrooms, that they can't even get out here. They can't experience this. Some people haven't even been to the beach. And again, how do you know you like something unless you've been there? Or maybe they're dreaming about going to a place like this, and you could be the one that flips that switch and makes it happen.
You don't have to have a huge Einstein moment to inspire a kid. Like I like to say, kids are fascinated by dirt. I'm fascinated by dirt. So I mean, just that one little thing where they're maybe picking up a bug, or you might point out a picture, that's really going to grab their attention. And the greatest thing about it is it comes back full circle. So
what's cool about the reserves is that they are partnerships. There's also a partnership with people involved, and so many of the things that we do at the Reserve are guided by the community, by interest, things like the Guana Water Quality Project. You know, the Reserve is a liaison kind of from the people of the community onto these larger platforms. They're a voice, and a lot of what we do is guided by the people.
There's so much that we can do. I would love to make our programs more accessible to families and students and audiences who haven't been able to get out here very often, who may not be aware of this amazing environment. And then I would love to create more programs where students actually are participating in conservation projects, where they're on the ground, they're in the field with the scientists, they're actually out there doing those things and a part of that community that I'm trying to tell them about. So it actually comes back and makes sense to connect them to what they're trying to save.
There are waterways and creeks even now that people want us to go and sample in, but you know, we can and we try, but we maybe can't do it to the best of our abilities, or we don't have the equipment to do what people are asking for. And so having more support just gives us the capacity to actually be more responsive and to make their voices heard in other ways.
By you donating, you not only enlighten or make it possible for that next generation to contribute, but also they might be the next generation that ends up working for your company. So because they developed this love in this program, so it does come back full circle. And I want to say thank you for all you guys do too.
If there wasn't a friends group, well, there would be no coffee at any meeting that we had.